Hello everybody and welcome back to Saxlingham. So today's episode, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to have a look. We need to obviously sort out something with this field because this is the only field that I own at the minute. And we're not running seasons, so it means, well, anything can go in here anytime. It can be harvested anytime, planted anytime. So sitting empty is not making us some money, so we really need to focus on the field. But I also want to focus on, well, this over here. Well, let's have a quick look around here. So this is all part of my farmland up here. So all this section here, all these like the trees, this bit of waste ground here. And if we just quickly run up over here, through this fence here is all mine. Now that's all sort of came with the farm when I purchased the farm. But I'm not really sure what to do with it. I mean, if you look, it is quite a lot of land. So what I'm thinking, this will be a great grass field. Now it potentially is, but it's not proper grass. It's just meadow. So I'm thinking, if I get one of them, I can never remember what it's called. Is it the tree devourer? That's probably not how you say it. But it basically will mush these up and turn them into wood chips. Now, wood chips are good, but not till sort of beginning of next year. So I'm thinking if we go get one of them, we'll just lease one because we don't really need one long term. We'll just take out all these trees, turn them into chips, put them in the silo, and then I'm thinking turning this into actual proper grass field. And then we can make sort of silage out of it. I think that'd be quite good, because silage is good money, and it'd be a good way to sort of make some money. Now, we might have to do a bit of ground flattening here, because, yeah, this is quite a dip, isn't it, that? Wow, weird. So that's what I'm thinking on here. And then I'm thinking if we get a worker set in here... oh, no, hang on, that's not my field. This one over here. If we get a worker in here... I don't know, we could put anything in here, really. Maybe some soybeans, they're good money. And obviously, because we're not running seasons, it doesn't really matter when we put them in. So really, we're going to need another tractor so a worker can use, and I can obviously use my tractor I've got now. So we'll probably just get another, exactly the same one. We need to get that tree cutter thing. And we need to get some form of planter. So I'm going to head to the shop, do a bit of shopping, spend some money, get it all on hire purchase because that'll be the best way to do it. And then we'll end up owning it in probably about 10 years' time. And then, yeah, we'll get back here and we'll start tackling some things. So I've just sorted a few little bits out there and I've gone and bought quite a few things, probably more than I should have. Although the bank balance is still looking good at 350. But I have just gone and added these in. This is like a little buy point. Like seeds, well, I think everything really, so that should be good to be able to fill up like planters and seeders with there. Also this then, you've probably seen this before on my Let's Plays, you'll be able to get, I think that actually now does liquid fertilizer, herbicide, and what's the other one? The additive we can put in for like balers and stuff like that, and obviously this is just a standard gas pump. Here we did have a gas tank that you basically fill up. I much prefer these because you drive up to it, and it just basically fills up and charges you as you go. That tank that was there, you have to pay to get so many litres. But yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm kind of hoping it's the right way. I don't think it matters which way. But it's looking pretty good. So, I just realised as well, these little things here, I thought they were fake. That, even though it looks like a door, it doesn't look like it's a real door, as in for the game-wise. But it actually is. I didn't realise that. So we have got little buildings here that we can actually go and store things in. I'm not exactly sure what. Got them all over the place. So there's another one there. It does, doesn't it? If you look at it, that does look a little bit fake, doesn't it? But no, it is real. So let's go and, not that one, here. Let's have a look at some of the stuff I've got. I did get a bit carried away. The game has also just done an update, so it might be a little bit jumpy because I've not gone all around this map. Yeah, I got well carried away, didn't I? I mean, this is all on hire purchase, so it's, yeah, we've got a... Bank balance is looking good, but we do owe a lot of money. So, got a new tractor for the worker. That just simply a spreader for fertilizer and lime. A mower, because we're going to need to cut the grass. And that one's quite good because it swaths as well. And you probably wouldn't think it looking at it, but it has got the ability to swath. And obviously then a baler. I thought, well, we've got a bale shed, so why not use the baler? You know, swath it when we cut the grass, bale it, wrap it. That's going to kill the trees. I'm hoping that's right. And obviously this then just a simple planter seeder. I think this does everything. So yeah, it's all looking pretty good. So let's get some of this back to the yard and then we can get started. So we've got everything back at the yard, all in its places. It's all looking pretty good here. So I think what we'll do is we've got the brand new tractor. I'm going to put my tractor on that thing with the trailer and we're going to have a go at some of these trees. But we're just going to put some seed and fertilizer. This thing's actually a lot bigger when you see it on the farm than when you look at the picture of buying it. Why is it everything's like that? Whenever you go buy something, you look at it online, you think, that looks alright. And then it turns up, it's either well smaller than you thought or huge. It seems to be the case. So this is, yeah, I keep forgetting how big these things are. Maybe we should have gone for something smaller. Look, we've got it on hire purchase. We can see if it's going to be too much for these kind of fields, we can go for something smaller. I just like the fact that it did everything, really. So let's go and see if we can open this up. We're going to put it on soybeans because they are good money. And because, like I said, we're not running any seasons, we can just do anything. Maybe it's not quite as bad, actually. It all depends on how a worker's going to get on. So if we just go back up to here, around about there, we go and hold the button ready for the worker. If we go to one headland, one headland, we'll work the headlands to start with, and then start with, yeah, we'll start with headlands, I think. We'll press OK on that one, and then we'll see if a worker is going to be okay with that, or they're going to moan. Now, good question here as well. I'm assuming this thing's direct drill, because I didn't check that, and I'm assuming because the worker's attempting to do it, it's going to work. Yeah, that's good. One thing I didn't check, actually, I just assumed it was going to be direct drill, because if we can get away with cultivating, it's obviously better for the soil. Now, we're not running precision farming, so it doesn't really affect it. But yeah, that's actually going to be done in no time. So we'll see how the worker gets on with that one. We'll go and jump into my tractor here. And we'll have a little go and see if we can tackle this thing here. Now, I'm assuming this is going to be pretty straightforward. Well, let's see. Get it on the front. Quite a beast on the front, isn't it, this thing? Let's hook it on. There we go. So, if we go inside and we'll hook up to this. Now, this isn't the biggest trailer going. Let's go and hook up to that. Oh, forward, not backwards. Now, let's go and see. Yeah, we should be right with this. We'll go up this way. Through the buildings. And then, how do we actually go and activate this now? Let's just go put on our help menu and see. How do we activate this? Pipe out. That's going to go round. It should go round to the back of the trailer. There we go. And I take it we just go and turn the chipper on like that, do we? Is that running? Oh, she's running. That looks dangerous. We could use outside here, like these little bits just outside this area where we are now, for like maybe some chickens. I just think through here is going to be good for like grass. And also we're going to need to tackle this basically. We're going to need to, I think we'll mow what we've got here first, because otherwise it's going to be a bit of a waste. And then we'll come back and actually go through and properly maybe plough it up or cultivate it. Now, can we actually do anything with these? I'm not even sure if we can actually tackle these. Let's just see. How do we go at this then? Oh, okay. I mean, we could. It didn't really seem to do a massive amount. Okay. I think that's got everything. There's maybe just a teeny little bit here. Has that got... Ah, no, there's still a little bit more there. Now, there is a way, actually. How do we drop this down? Do we... we need to go onto the front. Is that how we do it? Yes, that's how we do it. Okay, that's a bit of a beast. I do like that. That's pretty good. So, I mean, that wasn't really much to sort of tackle that thing. I think, yeah, let's try, let's go and have a go at this one. Let's have a look at this one, see, can we zoom in a bit on this? Woo-wee! Did that get all that, or do we? I think we have to find a bit of a sweet spot to get all that, don't we? Oh yes. Just a teeny bit there. That's not an issue. We'll just throw that over the fence into next doors. You know what? This isn't bad going actually. What we got in there now? 27,000 chips. Alright, well that's pretty good going. 27,000 chips. Alright, well I'm just going to go through these. We're going to get a full trailer. And then we'll put it in the silo and we'll keep tackling this. So we've literally tackled a couple of trees. And I've got a full trailer which is 50,000 litres in the trailer. And I forgot the unit itself I think holds... Well, it must be 100,000 because it's 80,000 in the unit itself. Alright, this is some wood chips. So these are going to be quite good. So we'll get it in here. We'll go in, if we go back across to the trailer, we can tip this in here and it will fire that straight in the back as well when it's tipping. There we go. So we'll get a nice amount of wood chips in here. The best time to sell these is in Jan, so we'll come back and sell them in Jan. The worker appears to be finished in that field. I haven't actually checked. You know what, let's have a look while that's doing that. Let's go and have a look and see. It seems like it's actually gone round pretty well here. Look at that. It's actually done pretty well. Missed a teeny bit there, but I mean, that isn't bad to leave the worker on its own. Let's have a look on the map and see what we got on here then. Yeah, you know what? That is pretty damn good, that is. So what's it telling me it needs here? It says it needs rolling. Does it need rolling? Is that what it is? Yeah, it needs rolling. So it's fertilized a little bit. It needs rolling. Alright, well we can sort out rolling. I haven't done rolling for quite some time, but we'll fold this back up. We'll put it away. I'm quite impressed with that, actually. That's pretty good. So we've already got the fertilizer, so we just need to look into a roller. That's something I didn't really think about. We didn't get through much seed or fertilizer. So I think for now, we're just going to keep, like, turning and burning this field because it's the only field that we own at the minute. We haven't really got money to be able to afford any other field. I want to try and get some fields near to me, but let's have a quick look at some prices of these. So this bad boy. Oh, you know what? 224,000. That's not bad. I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's not bad. 416,000. What's in that one? Actually, hang on. Let's just see. What is it? Is that withered? Or has it got weeds in? It might have weeds in, actually. Let's have a look and see what's in that. Ah, canola. That's got wheat. Oh, is that potatoes? That looks like it could be... Oh, that's potatoes. That would take forever to do. So, yeah, I want to look at maybe this one and this one sort of next to our farm. So, they're not bad prices, but we need to see... I think when we sell wood chips, I think we'll do pretty well on wood chips. I think at the best time in Jan, they're about 1,500 per 1,000 litres. Oh, I can't see. We just messed that up. I forgot this thing doesn't turn very well. Maybe we don't need to put this in there. It's quite an... Can we actually get it down the side there? In that... That might be better, actually, to put it in there. Yeah, let me sort this out. So the planter and seed has been put in there. I wasn't sure if it was going to allow me. I wasn't sure if that was a restricted area being a bale storage, but it has let me put it there. Now, I don't really have many rollers installed because I don't normally do much rolling. So this is really one of the... I've got two. And the other one's like 30 foot. And this is the only other one which is a more reasonable size, I think, for these kind of fields. So, yeah, we can't change colours, can't do anything with it. But it looks pretty good and it's working well. So let's go on here. Let's try and get the workers doing this again. That's all set. 2 headlands it wants. Start with headlands, I think. Click OK, and go, worker, go. Yeah, looking good. I'll do. So that's going to be all good. So we're needs rolling. We're on to rolling now. So I'm assuming then once this has had another application of fertilizer, does that mean it'll be now because we're actually rolling? Are we going to get 100% yield bonus on this? Oh word, I think it's been a while since I've had a 100% yield bonus in Farm Sim. We're trying to do things properly on this one. Right, let's get back into this field then. This does take a little while because you just have to get the tree in the sweet spot. And I can't seem to... This one, it's partially done it because it's killed the tree. But it just doesn't seem to want to... Oh, what happened there? Turn too sudden? You can see all the like leaves have come off this one. But it just doesn't seem to want to tackle it at all. Can we get this one here? See, sometimes it just doesn't seem to want to tackle them at all. It just sits there and goes, nah. You see, that's done the same. It's killed the leaves, but it hasn't yet given me the tree. How strange. Yeah, you see, this does take a little while, so let me see if I can try and sort as many of these out as I can. So eventually we've managed to tackle that area, and yeah, it was interesting trying to get a few different angles to sort that out. So we managed to get 2 more full loads, and then this last little bit here, 34,000, just shy of 35,000 in here. That's going to be all of them going in. That's all the wood chips gone. We're going to have a quick look at the workers doing all right on there. Yeah, looking good. Just have to get some sweet spots with these that cutter. But if we have a quick look up here now, it's looking a lot better. Look at that, it's a lot more opened up now. Got the one down there. That was actually, strangely, even though it's in a weird place, that was the easiest one. Now I might just need to see if we can do something with a bit of flattening of this, because yeah, that's going to make it a bit tricky. Didn't want to go too much over here. I'm hoping these things here, I'm hoping that's just like a ground texture and that can actually be like ploughed over. Or, I don't know if we actually need to plough, because that big planter we've got is direct drill. So potentially if we cut this, we should be able to just direct drill new grass into here. And I think we'll get better quality if we get the proper grass. So let's see if we can just try and sort something out with this. I'm not sure. Kind of thinking if we go into soften maybe. We'll try and just go, literally, we really need to, like, we just need to go a little bit gentle and just a couple of taps to the controller. I don't want to go too wild. You know what? Yeah, that's manageable, that. We can work with that. It's got a bit of a hill, but again, look at that, just a couple of taps to the controller and it's a lot better. I don't want to damage any of this up here, so, yeah, that's looking pretty good. Okay, so, that's sorted for now. So we'll go just put this over here. I'm not sure what do we end up chips all together. Let's have a quick look. Hang on. Let's go and just sort of stop that there for now. What do we get in here altogether? Wood chips, 215,500. That's not bad. So that should be a good amount. This looks like this has all been done. So we just need to come back and see. Let's have a look on here actually and see. If we go across onto here, that's looking good in there. Yep. So rolling's not needed anymore. It's just 50% fertilized, so we can come back and do another one of them. No weeds in there at the minute. Yep. Okay, that's looking good. So let's go and fold this up. So yeah, it's all good, that is. So soybeans are growing in here now. Like I said, just another application of fertilizer. Yield bonus is plus 70% already, so I'm hoping that means... Look at the marks he's left on there. Jeez. I'm hoping that means then we'll get 100% yield bonus, because I've not done much rolling, so we just need to hit it with fertilizer again, which we could potentially do now. And I think we'll leave this for now. We'll go see if we can get this in here next to these, because yeah, trying to fit big things in small places is not great. And oh, let's see. Yeah, they should go in here, okay. I'm not going to need this that often. Since we've only got one field at the minute. So we'll drop that there. I think what we'll do, since we've got this tractor here, shall we have a little go and see the mower and see what that looks like? Let's go give that a go. Now, if we put it on here, we should be able to work out unfold mower. How do we change? I'm sure there's a way we can change what this mower does. Or am I got it confused with another mower? Let's unfold first. Maybe we need to unfold before we can change. Lower mower, turn on mower, toggle mower. Yeah, there you go. Toggle work mode. So it's down as a mower at the minute. Brush hog. I have no idea even what that is. What is a brush hog? Swathing mower. That's the one we want. Okay, so we'll fold that back up now. So, oh, we're in the building. So we want it swath. So we can try and tackle some of this up here. And then come back with a baler, wrap it, and turn them into silage bales for a bit of money. Let's go and open it up. Ooh, that might have been a bit close to the gate. Jeez. Okay, let's just see how we get on. We'll drop her down, turn her on. I don't think we're going to get anything, you know, fantastic around here. Because this is just like meadowy stuff. I'm not expecting it to be great. Is it going to get rid of the bushes, or is that... oh yeah, no, we've got that mod installed. Alright, this is looking pretty good then. I just think this kind of mower gives you a bit of flexibility being able to get around the place. We haven't got to go too much close to the edge, because we are going to put this back as grass. I just think it'd be better. I mean, we can turn it into another field. But I just think if we do grass for now, turn it into silage, that's always a nice amount of money. Going through all the bushes, I'll go around here. I'm going to get too close to the edge. I think we'll take a bush out if we're not careful there. Oh, okay. Wasn't expect that bush to absolutely kick the living daylights out of me mower. That is a fierce bush. Right, okay, let's just carry on then. We'll keep going around all this. Then yeah, I think the planter will direct... Well, I'm hoping it will direct drill onto this. Not sure. There seems to be some weird spots on this ground that I'm finding that the mower doesn't seem to be tackling. Now, either that's because it doesn't like me going this fast, but I'm going the speed the mower will let me go. I've not unlocked the speed. Yeah, you can see some little, like, stubby bits. All I can think is that is the ground texture that the map maker has actually put in, which isn't maybe mowable. But not to worry, it should hide it when we go in with the actual proper grass. Maybe the proper grass might actually take it out. I don't know. Alright, well, let's get this finished. We'll come back with the baler and get this up and see, probably get what? A couple of bales maybe? So we've gone around the mowing the best we can. We need to go take the baler. Now this one doesn't have silage additive, which I wasn't sure if it did or not. It's a standard in-game one. But we're set to 220 bales, so let's just go and have a go and see what this is going to do. Absolutely nothing at all. Did we not turn it on? Or is it going to be now because... is it maybe because this is not grass? Could that be why? It doesn't seem to be picking it up at all. Is it because this is actually classed as meadow and the baler's not going to pick it up? Oh, interesting. Well, I gotta say, I didn't think that was going to be a problem, but we'll swap the baler out and try this. Maybe it's just meadow and that's why that will only pick up grass, straw and hay. This thing should pick up everything. Let's see what this sort of says it is. Hey, it's registering it as grass. How strange. Why didn't the baler pick it up? The baler didn't seem to want anything to do with it at all. Now, I did turn the baler on, didn't I? Yeah, I'm sure I took... Did I? I did turn the baler on because it was green at the top and it's only green when it's activated. Okay, that was a little bit strange. Unless this is like registering it as grass, but maybe it wasn't like the baler didn't see it as grass, it saw it as meadow. Ooh, I don't know. Well, I think what we'll do then, alright, we'll use this one for now. We'll we'll do it a little bit of cheaty because we're going to turn this into silage. But obviously, it needs to be in like bale form to ferment and turn into silage, but that's not going to happen. So, we'll use a little bit of magic, and whatever's in here, we'll like turn that into silage and put it straight into the silo. I know technically that's not quite right, but it's what would have happened if it had gone into bale form anyway. They would have fermented and then it would have gone into silage. Just kind of cutting out that process a little bit because, well, for some reason the baler wouldn't pick it up. Yeah, I thought maybe it would have been meadow, so that's why this is registered as like meadow or something, but no, it's, yeah, you see, the little icon at the top is green, which, well, it's not now, but it's green when you activate it, so yeah, that definitely was on. I had activated it, I wasn't just being stupid. So, 49,192, so we can sort this out. So if we come onto the easy dev controls, then we can set it to silage, and 49,192 wasn't it? That was right, was it? 49,192, yep. 49,192, we can set that now. So that is basically exactly what we picked up as grass. It's now silage. Like I said, it would have been exactly the same if the bales had fermented it. So we've not like cheated any extra sort of quantity or anything like that. Just for some strange reason, the baler said no. So we'll put that in here and we'll be able to sell that when it's ready. I think silage is a good time at the minute. I think that's going to be a little bit later on, normally next year sometime. We'll put it in here for now. Right, we can part this up. So that field's been rolled, it's ready to go. Next time it's going to be hit again with some fertilizer. We're going to see what can we tackle. I think I do need to either cultivate or plough that field, because there is a lot of bits left on the floor. So I'm going to go get a plough, or at least a plough, and just see. I'm just thinking if we give this a little go. So we've got this plough. This is quite a nice plough. I do like this plough. And we're going to need to obviously put allow create fields on here, because technically there is no field exist on here. So let's open this up then. It's 9 meters. I'm just hoping this is going to like reset. Can you see like these little bits? These are the bits I was on about. These. I'm guessing they're different sort of grass texture. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's going to allow me to maybe tackle them. So we drop it down and then we go allow create fields. Okay, let's just go nice and steady. Well, I'll say we don't need to be too steady. Is it going to get them bits up as well? Oh, it looks like it is. Okay, that's good going. We might have been able to just go over and direct drill it straight away with, you know, our basically planter seeder thingy. But I'm not sure if it actually would have gone over these or just sort of like skimmed over the top. At least this way we're going to get a nice fresh field. So we'll take it steady because we want to try and get around the edge without being... We don't want to go too close. Then we want to try and get as much of this field as we can, really, because this is all part of my land, but it's just sort of like, it's wasted land. Because there's not really much we can do with this. So as you can see on the little mini-map there, we are drawing like a new field, which is good. We'll just go around here a little bit. Don't want to go too close there. That's it. I'm intrigued to see as well. Are we going to be able to get them little wooded texture bits up as well? I'm hoping so again. Got to watch out for that dangerous bush. That bush is deadly. And then we'll go right around here and join it back up pretty neatly. Yeah, not bad actually. Okay, so let's go straight through the middle here. Drop it down again and see if... I wonder if this means the... Because I'm now making a new field. Does this mean that the... like GPS will actually now see this as a field and actually be able to map it out? I wonder if it would. Oh, it does get rid of them as well. That's even better. Well, for once, something I'm doing is actually going to plan and it's actually all working out. This is pretty good. Alright. Well, I'm just going to go through. We're going to get this done. And then we'll see about putting some grass in, shall we? So the ploughing's all done. We can now get rid of this because we rented this. We'll get rid of that. Yeah, we don't want that anymore. Thank you very much. Jump back in here. And we need to grab this baby, because we need to go put some grass in. Let's just go and change it round. Does this do grass? I'm hoping, otherwise we've got an issue. Does rice? There we go, grass. And it's going to, because this is just like a wasteland field, it isn't, I mean, look, it's not a massive field. It's a good size, and I'm hoping with proper grass in, we should get a decent amount of, like, bales. I'm just thinking, because this is waste ground, it's just extra money. If we can, like, mow this, turn it into silage, and, I don't know, and what did we get on the last one? Just shy of 50,000 from meadow. Proper grass, I'm hoping, fertilised and stuff like that is going to give us better. So, yeah, for example, if we got 80 to 100,000 litres of silage off this wasted land, and we've got wood chips as well, which is going to give us some money. So, at least this land should pay for itself. Kind of what I'm hoping for anyway. So, we're on grass. We are set. Let's go. This does have a few bits of stones in it, but not to worry. There's a few just popped up. It's only a grass field, so we don't need to worry about them. Yeah, this should get it done pretty quick, this planter slash seeder, because it does a bit of both, really, so it's both. Got to try and turn around the corner here now, which could be interesting without trying to hit the fence or miss too much. Let's just go and lift up. We'll back up, and then we'll just go and get that little bit, without putting it through. I don't know, is that my fence or is that the neighbour's fence? Might be my fence, actually, I think. This one, because we've got a bit more room on this side, might be able to go a little bit wider. Yeah, all that, that's pretty good, that is. Come back over here a bit now. Now this should flex for this kind of bank. Can't see because we're in the trees. Oh, it does do, that's pretty good. Gotta watch out for this deadly bush again. Aim for the gate. We should be able to get right up to that. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. Right, we'll back up. We'll spin this round. And I don't think there's going to be actually much more. We'll go this way a little bit. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Drop it down. Now, we need to actually check and see if this is... When I've done this, we're going to see if this will actually give me a GPS. Does it now recognise this as a new field, and will it actually give me the GPS? And it should do, technically. Let's spin it straight round. Go over to this side a bit more. Might be a little strip in the middle we have to get. We probably could have got it all, actually, but we'll come back and hit it again. Make doubly sure. Okay, let's lift that up. Spin it around. We'll drop it down again, actually, and we'll carry straight on up here. Yes, a nice, lovely grass field. So next time when we come back, the first thing we've got to do is we've got to fertilise this field and our other one over there, soybeans. But while we're in here, we'll just let this fold up, actually. I don't know if it's going to do it when it's folded up. Maybe I should have done it when it was unfolded. But if we go and put this on now... Oh, yeah, look, it is actually recognising it as a field. And it's giving me the actual proper markers. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Like that. Well, that's good to know. So, a wasted bit of field we now have a use for. And I definitely think this area here is going to be good for, like, a greenhouse. Maybe we get one greenhouse. I don't want to get too carried away. One greenhouse. Maybe this is a good area for chickens as well. Take out them 2 trees there. Again, it's just wasted space. Might be quite good, actually, that. Had a bit of a look at this area with, like, greenhouses. A few different things we can go for. We've got, like, an allotment garden. But as you can see, it's not, if we go around here, look, it's almost under the ground on the right-hand side. And then here where the tree is, it's like, it's several meters off the ground. It's, yeah, I mean, I could try and level the ground out there. But, I mean, we could look at, like, a really small greenhouse like these here. You know, you could put one of these in sort of this way. It would level it out enough. Yeah, see, 30,000. So 442 for leveling. It would level it out enough. I think we need to go that way. I mean, we could go with something like this just here. Yeah, a nice bit of, like, income. We wouldn't probably sell them. We'll just sort of get it to sell it directly. It seems like it only needs water. And it seems like it's got, what, watermelons, pumpkins, and I have no idea what the other one is. But yeah, maybe that would look good there. Oh, if I can get out the trees. Do we think? I mean, 30,000's a lot, but it would be some use for here. I'm not sure if like chickens would be a good idea up here. We go for like here. Let it level the ground itself. Should we give it a go? Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Go on, why not? There we go. So we can obviously change the ground a little bit here. It's like I said. It's yeah. We're gonna expect that. It's gonna be a bit of a step because it is on a bit of a slope. But we can sort some of that out. Have a little look in here and see what it says. Look in here. Oh, it's melons. Right, melons, pumpkins, and watermelon. We only need water in. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'm sure we can sort that out. Alright, well, I do think just maybe sort out this little ground area a little bit. But, yeah, new greenhouse, new field. I think that's pretty good for this episode. Oh, we can't forget soybeans in that one as well. And a lot more equipment. Well, we're going to leave it here for this one. Thank you so much for watching then. If you do want to follow me for the next ones, do hit subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and please do leave any suggestions below. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you back here in the next one.